Hi, what a beautiful day to be alive. I thank God for the gift of life. So I am saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you and your family. Depends on which part of the world you are. I'm so excited to be alive. I thank God for the gift of life. I thank God for the gift of a brand new day. I thank God for the free air we breathe. We do not even have to pay for this air that we breathe. Imagine if we have to pay for the air that we breathe. How many dollars will it cost per seconds? That is by the wayside. So today is going to be interesting. We'll be discussing an interesting issue, like watch a short video clip later in the discussion, in the talk show, then continue our discussion. Some battles you should avoid in your love life. They are avoidable battles, things that you should run away from in your love life, in your love and in your life, in your life and in your love. The combination of the two makes your love life. Yes, there are troubles that are avoidable. You can't just sit down and then use your own hands to bring trouble to yourself. Like we say in Nigeria, trouble dey sleep, yanga go wake am. Eh? Trouble dey sleep, yanga go wake am. You can't just use your own hands and be bringing problems to yourself in this life. There are truly some things that are really avoidable, some troubles, some problems that you should just wash your hands off and just avoid in this life. We'll be discussing one of it today. Yeah, quite interesting. So it's just like you, when you see them, you'll be like, you borrow yourself sense for yourself and by yourself. For especially for our men, so applicable to women, but today we are dealing with our men. You know, the grass always seems greener at the other end. Yes, if not, how do you explain a man living by the riverside? Yes, we now go and be using saliva to wash his hands. Let me not say much. Let me allow you to watch this the short video clip first. Then in this Nigeria economy, in this Tinubu economy, men ought to pray. If not, how do you explain a man living by the riverside will now come and be using saliva to wash his hands? A man left correct a big kind of soup and be eating noodles. A man left honey, spit out honey from his mouth, and now he's licking sugar. A man married to a good woman left her to marry a bad one. All his accounts now, his account is empty. I will tell you now, wait, I'm talking of no other person but Papa Colenius. Right now, as I'm talking to you presently, he's lying down in the house paralyzed.
Here is God.
Guess who is taking care of him now? Your guess is as mine. Welcome back. I hope you got the story. Let me summarize. You know, this lady is actually explaining to another lady about this man here. He's called Papa Colenius, who used his hand, probably left his wife for another woman, only to be duped by that woman, as in the lady wiped his account, cleared it for him, cleaned it, wiped everything, and probably disappeared into thin air. Maybe along the line he had stroke, and today he's paralyzed. And guess who is taking care of him right now? You know, that is the irony. Probably the woman he left for another woman, the woman he left to suffer. See, most of these stories are real life stories. Growing up, I had heard stories about men who will leave their first wife. They will run to this other woman. By the time they are bankrupt, they now come back to the first wife, who probably will be there busy hustling, frying akara, hawking pure water to raise their children. So from this story, there are lessons we can learn. I'll pick out just three or more for today. Problems you should avoid. Just avoid burdens, battles. Don't go and use your hand to go to bring battle. Some people will tell me that there's witchcraft, there's juju. Oh yes, I'm not doubting that. There's witchcraft, there's juju. That is if the man will not carry his legs, his two left legs, and go to where he'll be affected by juju. So number one lesson I myself pick out, we pick out from this video clip. You can drop yours later in the comment section, or while watching you can drop yours in the comment section. But me, number one lesson I learned from this short clip is the grass, it always seems greener at the other end. The grass always seems greener at the other end. When you're at home, the lesson is manage your wife. Manage your wife the way she is. Enjoy, look at her good side, enjoy her good side, amplify her good side, and probably work and pray about her weaknesses. You know, sometimes when we're with a woman in the house, is that time you know she doesn't have figure, she's this one, she's that one, she's not clean enough, she doesn't have respect, she don't have manners, she don't know how to cook, until you go and meet another one. Probably you are seeing that fine secretary in the office who always comes to the office clean and neat, who always greets you, be like, ah, this one will make a good wife material. Before we say Jack Robinson, you're already running to her house. And most times it's not always like that. You know, sometimes when you stay with a person for 24 hours 247, that is when you probably will have clash. You see the person's weaknesses, and then you see the person's shortcomings. But when you see a person within a short period of time, you might definitely not even have clash. Maybe you meet in the office, you meet 1 or 2 hours, and the person is well made up, you know, all looking good and sweet. You might not even have clash. So please enjoy the wife of your youth instead of going to look for another one. Number two lesson I learned from that short clip, and I would like to pass to men, is this: nobody is perfect. Nobody is a saint. Yes, nobody is flawless or spotless. Yes, the wife that you have in the house, continue with her. Yeah, because most times some of these side chicks, they have the ability to appear good, nice, respectful, kind, give you all the attention that you need, so they can grab you. The moment they grab you, that's when they know how to, they will now be able to attack. Like probably this story, that short clip that we watched, video we watched, probably how would the man leave his wife that was taking care of him where he was eating a dikaiko to go to where he started eating noodles? Probably at the beginning, the lady was always serving him delicious meal, always neat, always nice, 247, presentable and everything. Little did he know that she had her plans to scam him and get his money. You know, sometimes some ladies can pretend just to get what they want. Number three lesson I learned from this short video clip is that before you do anything, men, before you take any action, please try and weigh the consequences of the action. Don't go sleeping on the laps of Delilah and think you will not lose your eyes or your strength. Remember Samson in the Bible. Sorry, remember Samson in the Bible. Don't go sleeping on the laps of Delilah. It's always sweet, but what is the end result? So please weigh your action. Think of the consequences of your action before taking them as a man. If you go for this lady, tell yourself, what will it cost you? Short pleasure, but what is the long-term effect? You might lose spiritual strength. You might get STDs. You might even lose your money. You might lose your money if you're not careful. You might invite a strange woman into your home that can cause serious affliction. And then sometimes it costs some men their life. I'm telling you, sometimes it costs some men their life. So please think about the consequences of your action before doing it, or before going to another woman. And then lastly, one thing that will help you, think about the benefits of staying with one woman, the benefit of staying with your wife. What will you enjoy staying with your wife? Long life, I tell you, is definitely one of the benefits. um I'll stop here for today. I look forward to you dropping your contribution in the comment section, anything you have learned, or just anything you want to say around this topic. So once again, I will say thank you for always being here for us. We truly, truly, truly appreciate your subscribing, your sharing, your liking, and your commenting. So look forward to us giving you more entertaining and enlightening videos. Bye.